Hello, Al Sanchez here at Integrative Health Conference here in San Diego. We're just having a really wonderful time learning so many new things and talking to so many other survivors and other patients, other protocols, other doctors, those that have used Poly MVA in various areas. And they always ask me, how is this that Poly MVA can work in this and work with that and work with this person? And the simple answer is because it's working at the metabolic level. It's working with energy charge transfer of itself, which is a complex or otherwise known as a redox molecule. So when you enhance the mitochondria, when you support the mitochondria, it doesn't matter what situation the person's in, you're helping the cells be a better cells. So you have people necessarily that have a lot of fatigue from whatever situation. You have people that are using various supplementation or B vitamins and they wonder why or how Poly would be better in their situation than simply taking those by themselves. And the reason why is because this complex of B1 and alpha lipoic acid and the mineral make it more effective, make it more potent. So now upregulation and improvement of mitochondria helps everything across the board, and that's really key. And you build that around a protocol of, let's say, CoQ10, vitamin D. Wow, now you're targeting various aspects because you're supporting so many other types of conditions can improve from it. So whether it's simply fatigue because of this, because you're a sports runner, or fatigue because maybe you have a health condition that's compromising your system. Both can be useful, and yet in one situation you might use a half a teaspoon, in another situation you might use 4 teaspoons. So that's where Poly really becomes a nice plug-and-play opportunity for healthcare, that you can add these things, you add these bits of information into a health protocol, and you come out with a better solution. So you take Poly, like I said, and you mix it with CoQ10, you use it with vitamin D, you use it with glutathione. The outcomes and the patient responses are so much more improved, and that's what it comes down to. We're all here to share in that knowledge and to figure out what we can do better for the patients and their situations. So the interesting thing about Poly MVA is that it's not like a conventional supplement in which you simply say, oh, it has 25 milligrams of this or 15 milligrams of that. No. Poly MVA is a very unique supplement in that all the ingredients that are inside it are targeted for very specific reasons. What it tries to do is upregulate mitochondrial function, and in doing so, it does it quote-unquote scientifically, not just because we know B vitamins are good. Okay, but are you regulating those B vitamins? How do you know it's going to be targeting that? Well, that's where Dr. Annette figured out his formulation and the complex of putting together Poly MVA. This isn't just some mixture of supplements and ingredients that are put together in a bottle and then that's all that it is. No, if you had all the ingredients, it would take you anywhere between 10 to 14 days to make 1 drop of Poly MVA because it has to go through this process. And in that process, for quality control, we know that every drop of Poly MVA, from when it was made to what it's made now, is identically the same. We don't have to worry about, well, is it sourced from this? Is it purified from that? No, we do all the testing previous to manufacturing and post-manufacturing to guarantee at pharmaceutical level that what Poly MVA is and what Poly MVA does is one and the same. And then we back that up with our research to show how it's worked not only in cell lines, how it's worked in animals, but also how it's worked in humans. So it really is a cut above a supplementation that you might find on the shelf at some drugstore about this supplement, or how do you know that this supplement is any better than this other supplement? Well, we don't. But I can tell you that the way and how Poly MVA is, we do. And we can vouch for that. We have the testing for that. We have the history of that. And that makes Poly MVA as unique as it is. Not just because of its ingredients, not just because of how it's made, but to the level and the care of how it's made and why we do what we do. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you need some more information on that or have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us at 619-447-6500, or you can reach us on the web at polymva.com, and we'd be happy to answer any of your questions you may have. Thank you.